present a general method for rapid prototyping of realistic character motion that can be used by both experts and non-skilled animators. The input to our system consists of an articulated character with mass distributions and a simple animation of the desired motion sequence. Our system produces a realistic motion sequence by applying laws of physics and biomechanics domain knowledge. The first step of our algorithm detects the environment constraints from the input motion. Next, we generate transition poses that separate constrained and unconstrained stages. We then generate physical constraints on the behavior of the character's linear and angular momentum. The details are described in the paper. Once we formulate environment, transition pose, and momentum constraints, we solve the spacetime optimization problem that satisfies all constraints while minimizing an objective function that rewards smooth motion similar to the original input animation. In order to explore the general applicability of our approach, we produce a wide range of motions including jumping, hopping, running, gymnastics, and skating. In this example, we introduce a 90-degree turn to each broad jump. The output animation shows the apparent preparation before each takeoff. This hopscotch motion sequence consists of hopping with one leg, jumping with two legs, and a spin jump at the end. The output motion shows smooth transition between leg switches. Note that the angular momentum constraint introduces a twist motion in anticipation of the spin jump. In this rough sketch of the running motion, the upper body is completely stiff. In the synthesized run, the upper body motion has a natural counter-twist. To obey the conservation of angular momentum in the air, the shoulders and arms have to counteract the angular momentum generated by the legs. In this motion sequence, we show that our system can detect positional constraints on any body point at arbitrary coordinates in 3D space. We also show that the compression of the center of mass by linear momentum constraint on the ground provides a general rule regardless of the orientation of the character. A high bar swing contains ground stages, flight stages, and a hand bar contact stage. Our system treated the bar contact constraints in the same way as the ground constraint, enforcing the same momentum constraints. This example demonstrates our sliding constraint detection. It is similar to the 180-degree spin jump, except that the character slides through the takeoff phase and landing phase on a single leg. Resulting motion resembles a figure skating motion on ice. Our algorithms can also be adapted to characters with different skeletal structures and mass distributions. A child character has shorter limbs and relatively larger torso and head. This example shows that our algorithm is able to scale down the poses learned from a motion database to accommodate the different skeletal structures. In this example, we remove the degree of freedom on the left knee of the model. Our method also generalizes to other non-humanoid characters. In this example, a strange three-legged creature performs jumps while changing its gait. Here, the same creature performs a twist jump. Once the motion sequence has been created, the animator can further refine it by specifying additional keyframes. The karate kick motion was created by an incremental process. Our system first creates a side jump from the input animation. The animator then introduces a keyframe indicating the leg kick in mid-air. A second synthesis pass creates the final karate kick animation. In this example, we refine a spin jump skating motion. After improving the original sketch, we add one pose constraint at the peak of the jump to create a Russian split jump. Dynamic character motion is highly constrained by the laws of physics and the character's biomechanics. Our work shows we can create realistic motion with little human intervention by taking advantage of these very properties of the motion.